muna kotakate. Kiribo. Ebandeli maya makambo ezala kasepe ngabikanye. Ngai kombisi ya mai na koswana na seye. Soki bolukinga boko monate ndobo ekende pembeni. Yeah. Boko bomba ngai papa bona kobanga bombata. Tika bombo bombo kadobo na maya kalamu na kotakate.
What has been stated by the president of Chad on several occasions is that Chad does not have the capacity, nor the resources, nor the means to actually securize, to make Eastern Chad a safe place. They don't have the resources to do it.
There's a lot of reports of rape and just general assaults coming out of even the refugee camps.
Yeah, I mean the horrendous thing is that many of these women, they were raped in Darfur. Then they come to Eastern Chad, and the refugee camps are to a certain degree, safe havens. But it is true that there are assaults happening, especially when they're searching for firewood.
What would you say to the people who say Africa has always been in war and there's nothing we can do?
I think it's the thing of that we think that there are some lives that are more precious than others, and then we have to come beyond that. We need to understand what it is our own governments are doing to fuel some of these conflicts around the world. And when we try to begin to understand that, we will also understand we ourselves are part of that.
Is there any thing that you would like to make sure that the folks that get to watch this hear?
But there is a lot of misery out there, and I think that we are trying to make that less a misery, and I think all the support that we can get to do that, the better.
Les assaillants se réclament du mouvement des Nigériens pour la justice, un mouvement inconnu jusqu'à présent. On sait que tous les ex-frontoirais ont signé les accords de paix au milieu des années 90 et que leurs membres participent désormais au programme de réinsertion. Pour Mohamed Ben Omar, le porte-parole du gouvernement, la politique n'est qu'un prétexte. Les utilisent un moment qu'à la fois
To depressurize and flight masks drop from above your head. Place over your mouth and nose, breathe normally. Otherwise, please turn off your cell phones, fasten your seatbelts, and the flight to Abishai today, 1 hour 35 minutes. Thank you.
to the first camp, it's about an hour and a half. To get to the next 3, it's about another hour. And when I say that other hour takes you to our office in Farshana. Right at Farshana, there's Farshana camp. You can stay out there in Farshana, or you can come back to Abeche. Whatever you do not drive after dark. Just don't do it.
What other, like during the day, what are we gonna run into? What should we say if we do?
Well, I'll print out a sort of a laissez-passer, little note. You know, so in addition to the documents you have, I'll give another one that, you know, in case for when you go to the camps, so that people know that HCR is aware of your presence, and you know that we've given you permission to go into the camps. You know, again, this axis here is there's a lot of military movement.
French military, Chadian
primarily Chadian military, and quite frankly, the Sudanese rebels who are in alliance with the Chadian government.
Let's say we all drink a gallon of water a day.
I'll probably drink more. Yeah, a gallon, yeah.
Times 4. There's 12 in here. And you bought 2, right? Okay.
There's a lot of military here.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're right behind the UN right now. Following a guy named Gervais. He's the head of Farshana camp, and we're following him because we were told it was safer to ride in convoys with the UN.
Nuit agitée ou paisible, le jour chasse le coup puisque la lumière gagne l'atmosphère. Le prolétaire n'est pas permis de quitter l'ornière. Les hommes manquent de bonheur, s'élèvent de bonheur. Lève tôt, couche tard, c'est la vie du décharme. Malgré les séquelles de la veille, on est contraint au réveil. Pauvre petite alilote, avec l'espoir d'être réussite, se donne à fond dans le travail. Ainsi c'est parti pour la vie. À la fois menée par le temps et malmenée par les géants. On doit tenir le coup, aller jusqu'au bout pour atteindre son objectif. Qu'en soi s'impose, donc impératif.
Pas de jour et nuit, baisse pas les bras mon garçon, non, non, non. Car la vie appartient à ceux qui se lèvent tôt. Pas toi, pas toi, pas toi, pas toi.
Over here, maybe we can ask him a couple questions.
Where are you in Sudan? I died in Sudan. I come from Sudan.
So you're from Darfur? Wait. Was there anybody there to protect you?
الناس كما في مال فكروا فوقك عسكر العساكر يفكروا فوقك كما في
Nobody. Did everybody make it out?
No, ya tukula sababu على كيف دم من جواسلنا
karabo mojo hina kichajua hina
and there were some of them that were arrested by Janjaweed, and some of them have escaped to come over here.
So some of them were killed.
Yeah. Says he doesn't know anything about the future.
He doesn't see a future.
Yeah.
Have you seen any Janjaweed coming into Chad?
Man, I ban bat juga pun.
Yeah, he sees sometimes. Yeah.
Wow. Are they taking care of his? Are they helping him? Have they been feeding them? Have they been giving them water? What sorts of things have they been giving them while they're here?
He said it's sometimes difficult for them to get food. They have to go back sometimes in Darfur and get some food to come over here.
So he has to go to Darfur from here.
Yeah, sometimes.
To go and get food.
Get food and come back.
And he's been here for 2 weeks, and he's already had to go to Darfur to go get food and risk his life.
Yeah.
And who goes with him? He goes by himself?
He goes with some of his little sisters and brothers.
Wow, so his little sisters and his little brothers go with him, and there's a risk. What would happen to him if he ran into the Janjaweed when he was going to get food?
Says if there is no way, it's the only way that they can get food. So by the time they will be just doing the same thing till they get a can.
They have to get a spot in the camp, and then they can start getting food. So for now, nobody's feeding them. For now, nobody's giving them.
No. I'm getting it. As you was saying right now, it's difficult for them to have food here because they just came here 2 weeks ago. In order to get food, they have to have this kind of building that has here half of 2 people. So as they don't have anything, they have to go back to Darfur sometimes with his little sisters and brothers, get food and come back here. There is no way for them. It's difficult. They met one person that said maybe after tomorrow they may be coming over here to take care of them.
Matt, you want to just get some footage of the family and just get, just show what's happening here?
So great.
You got all these major international organizations running around out here. And, as far as I'm concerned, when they're not taking care of these people, they're not doing their job. Period. I know they've got a lot of work to do, but them's the breaks.
We did the last registration screening on the 31st of January and 1st February. And they came after that because when they are coming like this, they do a census here in the security, and after that, when they reach a certain number, we start their screening. So last registration was last Friday, and they came between last Friday.
So they'll be registered then today?
No, they will not be registered today. We just finished the food distribution yesterday, and we are on Monday we will come here for their fixing to know exactly the number, to do to check if everybody here is registered on the list of the security, and then we will do a screening to know where they're coming from, to get all the information on the families.
We were hearing stories that some people are having to go back to Darfur just to get food.
That they go to back to Darfur.
That they're sneaking into Darfur to get food because they can't get food here.
Yes, unfortunately, if they arrive here like this, they cannot be taken in account with WFP to provide them food since they are not registered. They have to be registered first. And
what is usually the length of term that it takes to register somebody?
2 weeks, 3 weeks, depending on the program and depending on the number they are.
For the 2 or 3 weeks, what happens while they're waiting? Do they get any assistance at all?
Yes, they come and do medical screening to know if there's any problem, any health problem, or any nutritional problem, and they can provide some biscuits.
It was going that way.
In a high speed.
They made you go off the road?
Yes, yes.
How long have you been out here in general?
I've been cab since 2 years.
2 years?
Yes. I work in 11 camps.
Wow. That's a lot of work.
Yes. I've been in 11 camps, refugee camps here in Chad.
Have you noticed any security threats or anything recently?
Security issues are very serious, actually. Very serious. And at any moment we are waiting for what can happen, because there are military everywhere and things are so confused. We cannot
You don't know who's who.
We cannot see clear who is Hebrew, who is Toroboro, who is...
They haven't attacked any of the camps, have they?
In the camp, I don't think so. I don't think so. But around, yes. It's not easy for refugees to cope, to deal with stress they had after those events in the Darfur. Even here in the camp, at any moment they are afraid of what can happen.
They're still really, yeah, their nerves are shot.
Military here. Dude's got a big 50 cal up there. Not gonna film him.
Jemena. Yeah, this morning. Flew to Abeche and drove here tonight. And then just interview basically. We're exhausted.
Welcome to Farshan.
Merci. Ask them how long they've been here.
4 years.
They've been in this camp for 4 years?
Yeah.
What was the situation that caused him to have to be here?
Yeah, he says the president of the Sudan offered some guns to some people, some Arab. So that people comes and just try to kill them. So they flew to.
Did they kill any of his family?
Four persons that they killed. Two of his brothers have been killed.
What would he like to see happen here in the camp to make life better?
They just want food. There are 8 people in their house.
And how much food do they get for 8 people?
It says they just have 1 box of food, just 1 sack of food for 30 days, and that's it.
So what do they do when they run out of food?
They run out of, sometimes they go down to some villages and they're beating up, just come back and they don't have money to feed themselves. It's just to try to deal with what they have for 30 days. It's not really big enough for them.
Ask them if there's any people that are still waiting to come to be registered, to be processed, to get inside the camp.
Yeah, there are some people that he usually see come over here, but they're not registered. So they're obliged to Gaga, stay over there.
So they're going to Gaga.
Yeah, it's like, seems like he's full of people, a lot of people, so they just go straight to Gaga.
They're not taking any more people here?
Yeah.
No. So they just send people away.
To Gaga.
And in Gaga, they're waiting for at least 2 weeks. We met the one guy. What does he want to be when he grows up?
He wants to be a doctor. He wants to be a teacher.
Wants to be a teacher. What's security like?
They're just here. Secure inside here. Security, but out there is a problem. If you want to get some wood, to make fire, you have to get out earlier in the morning, and come back. Right now, everybody is here. No way to go outside. The future is going to be difficult for them right now because there's a lot of wars, a lot of insecurity, and if there is security somewhere, they will be going to Darfur again. So we cannot talk about future right now.
Okay, so where are we going now?
What time is it?
9:05.
Maybe we should go to Andre. His car broke down?
Broke down here, and he wants to have a lift to take someone to repair it.
What do you think? Safe?
كيف شفته؟
ها؟
انت شفت كيف؟
لا كان هو أدريها قريب كان
أدريها كان كيلو. Yeah, he says he's safe.
Okay, if I'm going with what you believe. Ask him what the situation is like in Adre.
كيف الناس في
أدريها؟ أدريها كويس ما له بروبلم. بس جاي أدري.
He says it's okay. The situation is okay.
Does he feel like the military has control over the situation, or do they need reinforcements?
حسب مش الكاسة في أدرينا شيء مشاكل مش ناس يدوروا مش الناس سكيورتي في أديل
سكيورتي ده موافر سكيورتي كتير مرة واحدة سكيورتي ده عندنا يعني شيء غلط كنا ما بيحصل.
They don't scare about anything. No, everything's okay. It's under control.
ده قاعدين
we heard that there was fighting in Adre this weekend. How long did it last?
He says they've been fighting and they took over the rebels. So they take about 50 cars from the rebels.
Oh wow, nice. Cool. Okay, I think, Matt, you got anything else? You gotta be leery asking too much, you know? Yeah.
So this is Andre?
His name is Isaac Yaakov. So if it was a bit he was in the first, he got shot over here, so here.
So he was shot. And is he gonna be okay? It seems like if he made it this long.
Very good evolution. So.
What was where was he at when he was attacked?
He was in the mosque.
He was in the mosque.
Yeah.
Did anybody else get attacked?
4 نفر رجعوا هناك.
الرجل واحد قال في باشنا.
Like 4 people have been injured. He doesn't have any idea about the future.
What does he want to be when he grows up?
دار كبيرته. دار تبقى شنو؟
أنا نبغى دكتور.
He wants to be a doctor.
He wants to be a doctor. Merci.
Someone died inside the house, killed his 3 brothers and his son. And the 2 brothers died. He's and one of his son, they are alive. Yeah, today we must have Janjaweed.
It was Janjaweed.
A lot of them.
أنا بقى مسكين ما قاعد نهر ناكل بس ما نعرف شو.
Now he's in the government hands, so he doesn't know anything about the future.
شيء يعني ده مجاجين يعني ده سوين جايبين قاعدين مرة واحد بس قاعد معي هنا واحد فاتي برشلونة بعيال فاتي برشلونة بعيال
All of his family are suffering, so just painful.
For help.
For help.
I guess my first question is, what would he ask for, maybe from the UN, to better secure his area?
National et international, il sait que c'est que Omar Béchir est en train de faire au Tchad. Ils connaissent, et même ils connaissent.
You all know, and even national and UN knows about what is going on, what is Omar Bashir is doing, the Sudanese president is doing here in Chad.
Moi, si j'ai des messages, si je n'ai pas de messages, les humanitaires sont là au terrain. Ils sont en train d'aider la population qui a fui au Darfour, qui s'est réfugiée au Tchad. Ils sont en train de aider la population tchadienne pillée par les Djaoujaouis. Ils sont là pour aider. Les humanitaires sont avec nous, et aussi ils connaissent. Ils savent. Si quelqu'un qui ne connaît pas, on peut lancer un message. Et même ils sont avec nous. Matin et soir, ils viennent. Ils sont dans les camps réfugiés. Qu'est-ce que je peux encore dire? Et même ils sont sur le terrain avec moi.
He says everybody's here in the humanitarian. All these people are here. They see things themselves. They are helping the refugees. They're helping everybody here. So they know what is going on.
Informer la population.
He says the NGO is coming. A lot of people are coming here. The Americans coming here. So why can they inform the people?
Because the media controls a lot of the information that we receive.
Si c'est le peuple américain ne savent pas ce qui se passe, ce que le farouche Omar Béchir fait sur les populations tchadiennes, Omar Béchir veut coloniser les Noirs. C'est ça seulement son idée.
He says if the American doesn't know, the population of the United States doesn't know what is going on, is Omar Bashir wants to colonize again the black people, the colored people.
So he's trying to expand Sudan.
Omar Bashir cherche à grandir le Soudan.
C'est pas le Tchad seulement. Il veut le Cameroun, la RCA, tout ça il est en train de déstabiliser.
Not just here in Chad, in Cameroon, in Central African Republic, also he's trying to make troubles.
Wow, wow. I see. I didn't know he was affecting those places. Wow. Por Chad. Does he think there's another attack coming?
في رايتك انت شفتها رجل بتم بقبل ولا كيف؟
ولا ربد ما معروف. هم قالوا الربيديان ما يستوى البجو بس.
God knows, as they say, it's rebels.
ربد يجوا بس.
You may come back or not.
ولا الناس قاعدين على حالهم. الناس قاعدين على حالهم. لكن أفد يجي 200 ما نعرف.
No one knows about the future. Everybody just stay in his own.
Has he lost anybody to the fighting? Anybody in his family?
Minya tu na like tafa na dum kibes min goza kanda nas min na garib ke awar wala
من كوتا كندا من كوتا كندا.
If he could say anything to the world, what would he say?
اي لو كان شيء بس كسالو كسال توري لناس انا الدنيا كلها يسمعوا شيء شنو توري لناس
لا ذاك اللي الدنيا عندك نوري هذا إنه جسهد لا بيس لما.
Says the only thing that you can say to the world is peace.
قرصة كلها كم؟ قرصة ده كلها كده 2500 فرنك. ده طلع ضرب.
You got it?
Yeah. ما يلعب.
Okay.
second. He's gonna drive away.
Les espèces en voie de disparition font leur réapparition. Une sorte de chimère dans la vie amère à toutes les âmes sur terre. Apocalypse sur notre chère ère. C'est l'air de rester bouche cousue et les yeux bandés. T'adoptes la philosophie des trois si tu tiens ta peau. Espèce de retard jusqu'aux moelles de zoo qui se font porter au dos. Et mon espèce est en danger, on te fout la tête en l'air. Plus personne ne plaide ton sort, l'enfer est dans la trousse. Faut-il vraiment pas fousse? J'ai pas la chance de faire ma place au soleil. Parce qu'au monde j'ai passé fait de merveilles. Sur le ring, le poids plume remporte sur le poids lourd. Ma place n'est pas dans l'industrie, je suis dans la rue. Je mène une vie d'échec, je ne bouffe pas bien. Parce que ma bouche n'est pas fermée. Je porte l'étiquette d'un chat enragé. Traqué dans tous les bleds, putain personne ne pleure, c'est mort. Et nul ne les enterre à cœur ouvert. Je cherche à peine mon gîte. Me voilà
very
comme
big camp.
en Égypte. Tous mes mots
A lot of people here.
ont changé de veste. Et plus personne ne me reste.
This is bigger than the town itself. All of these people are refugees. This is one camp. Some of these people have been here for years and will probably be here for more years. And that's even if people step in. Look at these kids. Ask her how long she's been here.
كم سنين يعني عايشين هنا؟ 3 سنين. 3 years.
3 years? Where did she come from?
انت جايين من وين؟
أنا جايين من السودان.
من السودان. From Sudan.
From Sudan, from Darfur?
من دارفور؟
دارفور.
Yes, from Darfur.
Did she come here with her family?
ناس أخوان وباقين مكاتبين هنا. عندنا عيال أتايم. ديل وناس تينا هنا ده كله مع بعض.
They all come here. She came here with some family, and some have been killed. And all of them here are from different town in the Darfur area.
How many of her family was killed?
منك انت؟ من أسرتك انت؟
من أسرة حقنا ده. أسرة حقنا ده. من يوم واحد ده. 13 ناس. أنا شفنا بعيننا ده. من أنا نجينا ورا ده. ده ما عندي عدد. أنا ما ببال برمل.
سؤال أنا من ياتو من مشل الرجل كي يالكي.
راجل حنانا ما لكن نصيب حنانا من أخواننا من أسرتنا كثير زيادة.
So about 20 persons have been killed.
Who was it? Was it the military or was it Janjaweed?
Janjaweed دول ولا من؟ It's Sudanese military.
Sudanese military? Was she there when they were dropping the bombs, or did they come into the town, or did they do both?
وقت جاي بجرة قالوا بالطيارة فوق يضربوا ولا بتيجي جو؟
مرات بالطيارة مرات بوتير كله جا شفناه هنا.
Sometimes with from air, bombing from air. Sometimes coming with cars. Sometimes I've seen a lot.
Does you have any idea why this is happening?
قبل سأل شنو أساس إنت شغل مش الجاي يكون؟ شنو أساس هنا يعني يجي يضربوا دول شنو أساسا؟
ما عندنا يعني علينا بس ناكل بس حالنا بس إلا الحق قاعدين ساكت بجي اللي شنو ما أنا عارفة إلا بجي من نوم ده بجي إلا هرابة بطيارة بوانتير بخيال 3 سنة ده كل هرابة أنا ولا قدرنا كنا تنا أتجاه.
So they don't know exactly why and what that people are doing this. Just sometimes they come with the plane, helicopters, sometimes just with horses, sometimes with cars, just bombing.
Just to kill.
Yeah, just to kill.
نعم هاي أنا ما أنا أقول ده ولا نقدر طب كتير مرات.
It's very difficult for her to talk about women, what women are suffering over there.
It's just much suffering.
Yeah, it's much suffering. It's painful.
وأقول ده ليه هسه أنا هنا جينا ده ليه يا لما لما ولا سمعت خبر مات والحياة ما نعرف.
They don't have any information about those who are still over there. Any information, nothing.
What does she see for the future?
كيف حياتنا قدام شفتي كيف؟
ما نعرف هسه إلا نقعد بس إلا هسه كله وتهرب ده ولا برا كم بيجي درب وار كالبارد ده أنا نمشي بس نقول قاعد كم هيدا.
She says it's difficult to say because there's still war over there. If there is no war, it may be the best thing for them to go back again.
So she wants to return.
If there is no war, she wants to go back. But if there is war, it's impossible for them to go.
We've heard stories that there wasn't enough food for families. What is her situation when it comes to food?
يعني معاشة هي كيف وراسي مية جابا حجو أكل ما جابا دوكو أدير وشي كيف أنتي؟
أكل ده ولا كفاية الحمد لله لكن ناكل شيء لكن ما كفاية. أكل ده ناس الأسرة واحد ده النادم ما عنده أخو ده وأسرة واحد بشيله يوم كم بيجي مردانة ده نادم بنتو ما في إلا بموت.
أسرة واحد شهر دقيقة شغل ده شهر كامل 30 يوم.
Soda.
Soda.
It's difficult. It says it's difficult because thank God they receive maybe a little bit of it. But look at this basket. It's for 30 days. Small basket.
And for how many people is that basket for?
كم ناس نفر
واحد شهر.
ده بس ترى توديك هذا كله شو ده
ده شهر كامل
ولا مليان كله من هنا
دول واحد ده شهر كامل
من هنا ده كيف بتسوي خلاص من هنا ده بنتو بيتم شهر 30 صباح.
Just this for our family for a day for 30 days.
For 30 days.
Yeah, and they wipe it.
Level.
Yeah, same level with this and give it to.
And what is in there? Grain? Rice?
قبل تكريس ولا شنو قبل؟
مارك. مرة
جمع.
ده بس ما في آخر.
ملا كله بكوباية الصخير ده. أنا أسرة شو أخي ناس الأسرة واحد اثنين ده
تعبانين. I don't know the small millet. I don't know the name of it in English. Small millet, and sometimes even salt. It's just in a small cup that they give them for 30 days.
So they're hungry. They're always hungry.
كل يوم أنتوا جيانين بس.
جيانين بس
Yes, they're hungry.
أنت عندنا سطل ده أنت برك ده سطل ده بدوك ده 30 سبعة ده فجر تاكل عشية تاكل ظهر تاكل بقى فجر تخير بس تزيد تاكل وعشية بس تخير بس تزيد تاكل إلى ما شهر بيتم.
This basket for 3 days you eat in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. So how can it be enough for them to feed themselves for 3 days?
That wouldn't be enough for one person for 15 days, let alone for a family for 30 days.
أي كلام كده نادم واي كل ما يقدر يأكل.
أفتح في ده. شفتي عندهم قص زي ده بتديه قص زي ده شهر كامل. زيت
ده قش موية ده.
قش موية سخير زي ده.
قش موية ده أخذ.
ده شهر كامل تتم زول واحد تك يدوق واحد تك تتم شهر. ملح فنجان بنجال الأفقار قاعد ده شفتي داك في زول شهر صوت ده في إيش شهر ورا واحد إنه قدر ده أتفق دقيق مصح شهر.
Says small, really small cup of salt for 3 days, and small cup of oil, just a little bit small like this for 3 days. Everything is for 3 days.
What about farming? Is there any farming going on here at the camp for them, or is there any plans? Nothing.
They don't have anything. Even sugar is just a small cup of sugar for 3 days.
Is there any plan to increase the supply of food? Have they heard of any plans that they're going to start increasing the supply? I mean, they've been here for years.
They talk about it, but they never change. It's the same thing that we receive every day.
So as the population continues to increase, it's obviously that they're not going to increase the food supply, and the situation just gets worse and worse. So one of the biggest situations that they would say that's happening here is the food.
So مشاكل المرة الجاب كله كويننا ما أكل بس ولا
أكل وكمان نمشي حتى وكمان بدقونا ودش بتبهايم كمان بهيمة ما يأكلوا إيش يفنوا.
The most biggest problem that they have is bad food, and sometimes go out look for food, firewood. It's difficult. They've been beating or something like that.
The people who run this camp, do they know that this risk occurs, that when they go out to go get firewood, that the locals beat them?
ناس كبارات هنا في كان كوينة يوم ما اسمي يعني الناس جاي يفرشوا ناس برا كمشوا يشيلوا حتى الدول لكن اسمي يعني فوق وما جاي حد ولا كيف
كان فرشة جا كله وده في سفر هذا أنت ما نتمرق في 5 كيلو ده خليه دقيق.
Says sometimes even if they go to they've been bidding and come over here and talk to these people, they hire people here. And sometimes go to the governor, and the governor says, have you been going outside of the camp 5 kilometers from the camp? So this is not our problem.
Well, what are they supposed to do for firewood? The camp doesn't supply them with firewood, so they have to. I mean, how are they supposed to cook? I understand why they would go out. I would go out. Everyone would go out. You need what you need. What would she like to see happen? To make life better even here.
زيادة خلي يزيدوا نادم أسرة واحدة والله تعبانين زيادة
6 كيلو بس
ده زيادة تعبانين الناس تعبانين ده الأجايز ده الأشياء دول أسرة واحد قاعدين في بيوت هاقوا ما عنده أخوان ما عنده ده عندنا دول ده أسرة عندنا ده كله ناكل ندي نادم ده ولا بقى نادم التعبان ده إلا كان بوجه شنو بيجي ده إلا منا الأكل بس بنور.
Says firstly the only thing that we need is to stop the war because they need to go back, and secondly is more about food. If there is a possibility to raise the food that they give them, it could be very nice.
آخر أخوان نادم واحد في أسرة واحد من هنا كل جادة قاعد في تنتي حق واحد أخوان قاعد ده كمان باكل ده كله بنتو نادم ما في ده أنا دول ده ناكل أسرة حقنا ده نزبة ندي نادم ده ولا بيجي.
Said sometimes it's very difficult. They receive some people that are coming newly and they don't get anything to eat. So ask for them that they get a little bit, they share it together. At the end of it, you will stay without anything till 30 days. If it happens that you're sick, you'll die.
A family has to eat off of what can go in that bucket for a month. What are we taking care of? What are we doing out there?
passing here with this kid.
Oh.
It's very hard to understand.
You know, it's just like it gets worse and worse.
What do you think about what's happening out here?
It's difficult. As a Chadian, I can say it's difficult. It's really difficult.
Off the top of your head, what would you say is the solution?
Increase the food supply.
I mean, that's it. You'd make life so much more comfortable for these folks.
These folks, yeah.
If you just increase the food supply. We throw away more food in Western civilization than these folks get to eat in a month.
From where you are coming?
United States.
United States.
And Canada.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
And what caused you to have to come here to Beijing from Darfur?
Yes.
Why?
The government of Sudanese.
What did they do?
Yeah, he not let us. Every day he attack us and took our animals and kill us and bore our houses. Not let anything. After that we immigrated in here in country Tasha. And this day we suffering about water. No have water. Every day, yes. All women is collect in one palm and every day fighting. And water some.
Wow.
Big problem us.
What about food?
Yes. About food also.
You get the one bucket.
Sometimes it's well, sometimes it's bad. After that we need about help of the fire of the cooking. This is very difficult to us.
For the firewood?
Yes, every day the woman go to the forest and we don't know. The people every day beat and rob them. We don't know.
Really?
Yes.
So, do you, what do you see for the future?
Everything with our education not good. We only need education.
Education?
Education, yes. Before we are Darfurian people, the government of Sudan is forbidden us about education. We don't have education.
Did you learn English here in the camp?
Yes.
You're learning well. Have people been killed living here in the camps?
Yes.
Inside?
No, inside. No. Outside.
Going outside to get firewood?
Near the Bali.
Okay.
The people, refugees, after that, he need some of the food. Return back and work, and some criminal kill them.
And near the mountain also, in this mountain also kill it.
Wow.
Near the mountains.
Yes. If you could say anything to the world right now, what would you say?
Yes. First, we went to serve protection to refugees and displaced in Darfur region.
You want more protection?
Yes. Secondly, we want to disarmament from Janjaweed militia which belong to Khartoum government.
Okay.
And thirdly, we went to really comprehensive peace agreement, all the parties of Sudan. And we want to advance criminals whom committed crimes against the humanitarian in Darfur region to the International Criminal Court.
Absolutely.
And we want to interfering UN and European forces in Darfur region as soon as possible.
So you want UN in Darfur?
Yes, in order to assist the Darfurian community and to serve protection
okay.
to these places.
So you want the UN in Darfur?
Yes. We refuse Africa Union trophies stay in our Darfur land because they unable to solve Darfurian crisis.
Our teacher, he know English better than us.
Where is your teacher?
That is school here.
Oh, is the school close to here?
Yes.
Can you show us the school?
Yes.
Yes, let's walk to the school then.
Okay.
How many students?
Nearly to 800.
800 students,
Yes,
and more want to come.
Yeah, different schools. I am also teacher of the preschool.
Of the preschool?
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. Yes.
That's wonderful.
Yes. Teacher of preschool.
Headmaster.
Yeah, but I think the headmasters have a sect. He's absent, but I'm a vice director.
Okay, you're the vice director.
Yes.
Well, I think this is a wonderful thing you guys are doing, and I'm glad to see it. And we're going to do everything we can to get you more books here in Beijing.
وهم بناشدوكم انه يعني انتوا تتعلموا اللغه الانجليزيه وبرضه معانا اخونا المترجم معاهم اسمه احمد ده من ام جمينه فعنينا نرحب بهم ونقول لهم مرحب بالزوار ونقول happy we shall be. Okay, ممكن نقول شنو no separation between nation.
Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome.
Get this little kid over here. He's been following us.
Hi, say hi.
نختار تقدم ولا شغل انتوا بعدين تقدموا في السالفه يا سيد صدق تعالى
Advices to you visiting to us here in the school. Usman bin Affan today. I'm very happy, and we want to help you. We want you to help to us to learn education English more than more. But we had more shortage in the books of English. We had shortage. We don't have books at all to read in English. But now I read in book 5. But I don't have money to buy book 5s. But I work and I go at the forest and bring the sticks to buy and bring the money and buy the books and come to reach to it.
When they went to the forest to bring the firewoods, there are some people they are beating them.
Beating her?
Yeah.
She's been beaten before?
Yeah.
By grown men?
Yes.
Yes, that's good. Yes.
السلام عليكم.
صوتك فوق النسمة. أنا قاعد جنبك مدغافي. بس.
She said that she has no money to
buy exercise books.
To wear exercises to make. She's going to the forest to give the fireworks to the market to buy. That's too difficult for her. That she said that.
I now have more words only to talking about the security. We know how to more security when we want at the forest. The citizens sometimes beat to us when we civilians beat us when we want to take some woods and sticks to get to the fire and sticks to selling to bring money to bring money at the houses and the security not here at all enough for us. We want more security from the United Nations.
Now we hope from you and from the organizations to help the refugees in any things. Today you can see in the camps lack of many things, a lack of the all materials of the education. We are suffering. And even when the women are going to the forest or they are going to the mountains, there are some persons, they are catching the women, even sometimes they are raping them. Happening really. What happened in Darfur, it is really happening in Tashat. But we're asking the international community, and also we are asking the God to help us by these situations. Really what is happening, as you see also, you can see in the ground what happened in South Tashad and what is happening in Eastern Tashad and what is happening in Northern Tashad. It is the same thing as what happened in Sudan. It is the same thing is really.
It's spreading.
Yeah, it is the same thing is. But what we say, we can ask the God, or we can ask the international community to help us.
Homeland, you are in my black heart. My homeland, you are in my black heart. You are in my black heart. My native deep, you are in my black heart.
Hello. Wow, this is really cool. Wow, when they say there's 30,000 people here, they weren't exaggerating.
Wow, this is a town. Where would I find?
What's up? Hi, what's up? This is by right. We must go back.
لا تكسبك ما كتابك لا فورورد لكن يس لا كتاب مذكرات مش كتاب there one what is called yes okay كده
X42 I think this is X46 yeah and this is X43
17 في 7 ونص for the morning Sudanese
اضرب ال 35 ده في
35 في 7 ونص وهنا عندنا 500 ريال. ايوه
وده شغال في الا
11000 الا 40 ريال ناقص
الا 20 ريال
الا 20 ريال
55 to 70,000.
70,000 CFA.
What Sudanese are doing, it's not good because they're not just trying to make trouble in Chad, but all over Africa. Because this problem is not going to take. It's going to take a lot of affect a lot of people that are neighboring country of Sudan. These innocent people will be having too many problems in their future. It's like it's going to be a big problem all over the Africa. All is in front of us.
This is the family that was here Friday when we came. They were told they were going to be checked in. I guess Saturday. It was just all mixed up. They're still here. Friday they had been here for 2 weeks, and they're still here now. So I guess we're just getting an update on what's going on. And we're gonna ask them if anything's been done to get them into camps. And there's a whole group of people here right now that are that haven't been processed yet, that haven't been checked into the camps, so they're not getting any assistance at all.
Those are drivers.
They don't work for. Dude, ask them if the camp manager's here. I think he's still in Farshana. I think that was the one guy.
ولا وصلنا؟
لا لا ما وصل.
لسه ما وصل. خلينا ورا في عشان هنا.
لا لا ما وصل.
He's not yet here. The manager.
It's not here.
Just you know what? You don't treat animals. You don't treat animals the way these people are being treated.
في حال هنا ولا بقدر بعرف باكل أديل كم باكل ده برجع كم بيشرب ده برجع كله الخلق هنا وده يوم الليل يا تدا نهار واحد ده 3 برجال كله ده خيرة ولا بقدر كله برشوا
She said
ما بعرف بحجي كمان كلام
she
كم
doesn't know exactly
بس ما بعرف
the problem that she got, but the only thing that she knows, she can eat. When she eats something, she puts something in her mouth, she vomited. When she got something, she vomited as soon as she makes something in her mouth.
Tell her I have antibiotics that may help. And tell her to come with me.
This small boy has lost his father.
Oh, really?
During the fighting, they killed his father, they killed his grandfather, and he's here with his uncle. All these kids may have lost one of their family, whether father, mother, whether uncle, other brother, and they're all innocent. They're all innocent. We all ask you guys from the United States, if you have something that you can do for all these kids, it's welcome. It's really welcome.
Are you with the UN? You with the UN? Yes. Why does it take so long for the people who come to Gaga to get into the camps?
يعني كما سألنا ما لا الناس الدعوة وصلوا دول لسياسة كل ما سجلهم.
والله هم للأسف كلام يعني بقول بسجل لكن بسجل بطريقة بطيئة شوية ما قاعد بسجل سريع.
Okay. He says they register just a little bit of people. They're not registering everybody right now. So
Why though? Why don't they register every day?
ما بسجلوا كل يوم
والله يعني مرات بسجلوا مرات ما بقولوا كده بس الناس ذات بيجي بيشتكوا في حبنا وناس مش ابوه كان بيقول انا هنا الترتيبات لابد نسوي بعد
just they don't know exactly why. Just for example, they make it today and tomorrow say like no, just wait when you give us time to work over it and all these. So this is what they're doing. You know, you don't know anything about it. We know about it and give us time. You don't bother us.
Who says that?
لا يا ترى الجو مش الكلام.
أنا بس أنا سينار.
People from Sinar.
CNR? And Christian, what is CNR?
Ask him, what is CNR? What kind of group is it? Where are they from?
Is it an NGO?
CNR register people. When they register, so the CNR bring to the papers to the UNHCR before accepting everything.
How many people does CNR have working for them? One?
As people come over and stay, they register 10-20%, and sometimes it's just stay without doing anything until when people can, if there are a lot of people that they can register.
Who are these employees? Are these Europeans that work for CNR? Are they Africans? Are they Americans?
All of them are Chadian.
Yes.
And where did they get their training?
وين قبل علمهم للخدمة وين؟ يا ترى قبل علمهم الخدمة؟
والله توا هم مدربين جاهز يجيبوا لكن أنا هنا يدربوا وين ما عارفينه لكن نازل تابع لبشهم.
Says they just brought them. They don't know exactly the qualification of these people. They just brought them, so they don't know exactly.
Where is CNR located?
بيرو أنا CNR وين؟
بيرو أنا CNR هذاك
كان وين كثيرين هنا.
كان وين كثيرين
where we have seen a lot of women in front over there. So this is the office.
We need to talk to CNR.
There's a lot of people out here.
Honestly, what do you gotta do? You gotta sign some fucking papers?
I know, it's crazy. I don't get it. Why don't they just drive them over to that, these are all people from Darfur, that place that, what was it, the camp we were at yesterday.
No, take them, the camp is right here, dude.
Oh yeah, even this camp, yeah.
They're not taking anyone in the other camps. They're bringing them all over. I mean, look at this, man. This is unnecessary.
There's no excuse for this.
This is the organization that's responsible for registering these people, and this is the organization that's blatantly failing on every level, and we're going to try and ask some questions on why.
Alhamdulillah.
Are there any officials here from CNR outside?
C'est la CNR qui est ici. C'est la CNR qui est ici.
Oui, demande s'il y a un de dirigeants qui est là.
Il y a le bureau qui est là.
Le bureau qui est là. Il voudrait poser quelques questions.
D'accord. En principe, dès votre arrivée, quand vous avez fait votre pénétration dans le camp, vous devez d'abord vous présenter ici. C'est ce que vous n'avez pas fait. Et subitement, quand je revenais là-bas du ACR, je vois un véhicule qui sortait du camp.
Oui.
He works for CNR?
Yeah, he works for them, and he says we first come see them before go inside the camp.
Yeah, well,
And we
that's
didn't do
not
it.
what we're. I don't care about that. Ask him why it's taking them so long to register people in the camp.
Get inside.
Mala bana ki gulte antekina. Alki zakare ya.
Ask him how many people he has working here at CNR.
Okay, il demande comme question combien de personnes vous avez vous travaillez?
Ici,
Oui.
notre équipe,
Oui.
nous sommes au nombre de 10.
10 people.
10 people?
Right.
Does he feel like that is enough people to register the new refugees that come into the camp?
Okay, he says the camp is still open. Welcome people. So, and the number of people that it says 10, it's included the driver and some people are working out of it. But there are just 4 people was taking care of registering in this. So the number is not enough for them.
Tell him when we came here on Friday, there was a family that had been here for many weeks that were told that they were going to be registered within a couple days, and they're still out there. When are the people that are out there now going to come into the camp?
Okay, la dernière fois on est passé ici et qu'on a trouvé déjà gens qui sont dehors. Et ces personnes qui seront enregistrées dans 2 jours. Et on revient encore pour la deuxième fois, ils sont encore là-dedans, ils ne sont pas encore enregistrés. Combien de temps, quand est-ce qu'ils seront enregistrés?
Non, la dernière fois quand ils étaient venus, c'est un autre groupe qu'on a enregistré, parce que l'enregistrement se fait par... Donc, on a enregistré les 16, 17, 18 janvier, 388 personnes. Et le 31 et le 1er, 309 personnes. Et maintenant, c'est une autre vague qui est arrivée. Voilà,
It says on the 17, 16, 17, 18, they registered 388 persons.
Of January.
That
was a month ago.
Yeah. And the 31st and the 1st of February, they registered 309 persons. And these...
Did they leave some people behind? Did they register everyone that was out there, or just 309 people?
Est-ce que vous avez enregistré tous ceux qui sont arrivés ce jour-là?
Non, par date, non. Il faut voir les dates. On a
toutes ces personnes ont été enregistrées ce jour-là.
Le 318 ans pendant les 3 jours. Et les 2 jours, on a enregistré 309. Et ceux-là, maintenant, ils sont partis leur distribuer les tokens. Donc, on va les inscrire à partir de mercredi, jeudi.
They didn't leave anyone behind. This is a new group, so they will be registering these people on Wednesday.
Okay. How many people would he like to have working with him, for him, if he could have his choice, how many more people would he wish for to come here and help him do his job?
À votre souhait, vous, que vous êtes là comme dirigeant, combien de personnes est-ce que vous voulez qui vous serait franchement suffisant pour faire tout le travail?
Donc, probablement, comme je l'ai dit, si on augmente le nombre des enregistreurs à 7 gars qui enregistrent, le travail va marcher.
Okay, it says for him, if it's for him, you have 7 people to register, that is enough for him.
So we need at least 3 more.
On a 4, il faut 3.
Okay, and then let me ask him this. In order to register people every 3 days, how many people would he then need?
Okay, pour enregistrer, par exemple, si enregistrer les gens pendant 3 jours, combien de personnes est-ce que vous voulez pour enregistrer ces personnes pendant 3 jours?
D'accord, ça dépend du volume des gens, on ne peut pas le savoir. Ça dépend des gens. Si c'est un nombre important, on peut mettre toute une journée pour enregistrer presque 150 à 200 par jour comme ça.
It depends on the number of people. If happen that there are a lot of people, so in a day they can register 200 people or 100 something people.
Okay, so maybe a staff of 20 could register. Every day.
Un nombre de 20 personnes pourraient faire des enregistrements. Un nombre de 20 pourront travailler pendant toute la journée.
20 personnes.
Oui.
Mais c'est trop.
It's about 20.
But a lot would get the work done quick.
Il dit, même si c'est trop, on pourrait avoir un travail affectif très vite.
Ah oui, si c'est pour faire évacuer les gens, mais il suffit maintenant, si les ont enregistrés, au niveau du camp manager aussi, il faut chercher l'endroit, les tentes, tout ça, c'est un problème. À la fois, on les évacue, mais ils seront encore à la charge des gens ici.
Even if they've been registered, there will be another problem again, finding a shelter for them, finding a place where they can be staying, and all this will be another problem again.
So once they're registered, do they get to come into the camp, or do they have to wait until these things are found for them?
S'ils sont déjà enregistrés, est-ce qu'ils pourront avoir directement une place dans le camp ou bien...
Ça, c'est la gestion du camp manager, c'est pas nous.
It's depend on the camp manager.
Okay. And the camp manager, he's in Farshana right now.
No, ici.
Oh, he's
Africa.
Oh, I see. Okay.
He's from Africa.
Africa. Yeah, there's Africa. I remember them from the States. Okay, and ask him if there's any, if there's any possibility to get the people that have been, the ones that are going to be registered on Wednesday, like he says. Is there any possibility to get them food while they're waiting, like sustainable food?
Ok, il dit ces personnes qui sont là dehors, qui n'ont pas encore de tente, et qui seront enregistrées ici mercredi, est-ce qu'on les donne à manger, il y a moyen de les donner à manger, à boire?
Non, dès qu'ils arrivent, ils viennent avec leur petit approvisionnement à eux de là-bas. Et sur ça seulement, ils mangent de ça, mais l'eau, ils prennent à la fontaine de la sécurité là-bas. Voilà. En attendant qu'on les restaure.
He says when they come over here, they come with a little bit of food that they can eat for that moment, for that period of time that they will be waiting. And water, you just go here and have water to drink.
All right. Tell him I hope that he gets all that he needs, and that hopefully that this situation can go away so that no one has to register refugees anymore, and that Darfur can stop that war.
Il dit qu'il souhaite que vous ayez des personnels suffisants pour que vous travaillez, pour le travail très bien, et qu'il y a aussi paix à Darfour et que nous n'avons plus de problème de réfugiés ou bien enregistrés déjà.
Notre souhait est plus ardent. Tu leur dis la même chose. Alors espérons que ce qu'ils nous ont souhaité, ça se réalise parce que personne ne veut de problèmes. Donc il faut que les choses se passe d'une manière ou autre, que la paix revienne. Notre souhait aussi.
This is their wishes also.
Ouais, on les
Having
remercie.
peace and they thank you very much about it, and may God make it what you've said right now be a great one.
Four people, though, is not enough.
4 people is not enough for all these people.
And that's the point. That's the point.
هذه بسجلوكوا تو يوم الأربعاء إن شاء الله.
سجلونا هسه.
سجلوكوا
هاي
خلاص.
جا سجلونا.
They've already gave them something. They have been registered.
Everybody?
كلكوا كي؟
Or just you?
هنا بس ولا كلكوا كي؟
لا لا كله بس هسه جو سجلونا.
They just came around.
But just this
It
afternoon.
was effective that we came over here. They
So,
are
right on.
registered.
All right.
بعد ما انتوا جيتوا مشيتوا.
Progress, baby.
He says, as we came over here, and because that guy was like, when we were coming, he was going this way. He sees us over here, and he just went and just make it. And he says, right after we left, they come over to register.
All right.
They sees us last time coming over here, and this morning also they come and see us here, so they know that it will be effective something. So they came over to register here and give it back to them.
And they gave some food?
لو كان عندكم خلاص برو قبل عندكم أكل ولا
لا لا أكل لسه أكل لسه.
Not yet. They will be given as soon as possible.
2 more days, man.
في يومين ولا كي يصيروا إن شاء الله.
This is for everybody.
كسمو كله كده. شيء كله. كسمو كله كده. لو كان كله كده تلقوا شيء. ما له ونار موية جابوا كله أول كإندا كتير كله يقسم الناس كله. ده بس اللي إندا له.
خلاص
كله يقسموا.
وأخواننا ديل ذاته بشكرهم كثير الناس ديل قالوا وقفوا معنا قال ما قسموا نشكرهم بشكرهم كثير.
Thank you for everything that you're doing, and all of these people say thank you for you because you stood up with them, you work hard for them, just because of you that these people have come to register them. Thank you very much.
This isn't enough, but maybe they can all share this. All of them just try, you know.
So everybody says you love them very much because of you that they get everything that they have right now, being registered and now water and just even this little thing that you give them means a lot for them.
I'm just being human. I'm just, but yes, I do. I care about them a lot. But I'm just doing what people should do.
Okay, والله دخل مرة الأشياء اللي يصير لو كانوا في فكرة أي زول كده يصير.
Tell him whenever they do get into camp to remember those that are here outside of the camp, and maybe they can all pitch in to bring a little bit of food for those that come and have to wait.
Okay, لو كان الله كان سواء أنتوا كلكم سجلوكوا على دخلتوا في كامب فكروا للناس اللي بعدين بجلوكوا لورا الشيء عندكم الشيء في يدينكم كلها كان قسموا معهم
إن شاء الله إن شاء الله شكرا أوكي
سلام
أنا MSF